All right, so for the ACT style questions, just a reminder, you're allowed to use a calculator on the entire ACT, but a lot of the questions don't require it. So, okay, a rectangle has an area of 32 square feet and a perimeter of 24. What's the shortest side of lengths in feet? So we've had a few of these, right? These rectangle problems, although we've been doing like what's the maximum area, and here they just show you the area. So always start with perimeter. So 2x plus 2y equals 24. And normally I would say like, okay, so a equals x times y. And I've got to make some substitutions here, but not really, because remember, they're giving you side lengths. So let's just call these side lengths of x. We can figure out like if x is 1, what would y have to be? So let's work on this perimeter equation. You can divide everything by 2. So say I solve this for y. So y is whatever 12 minus x is. And then the area would be whatever I get when I multiply x and y. So for example, if x is 1, y has to be 11. And what's the area in that case? It's 1 times 11. Okay, if x is 2, then y has to be 10. I'm just doing 12 minus x. That area would be 20. We're trying to get an area of 32. If x is 3, y would be 9. That's 27. If x is 4, 12 minus 4 is 8. So here's an area of 32. And we want the shortest side length that'll give us that area. So if we go the other way around, if x is 8, then y is 4. I still get 32, but I want the shortest side length. So D has to be the answer. All right, for number 10, the length of a rectangle is 3 times the length of a smaller rectangle. The two rectangles have the same width. So let's draw those. So we have a small rectangle. I'm just going to call the width y and the length x. And then we have same height but a longer rectangle. It's supposed to be 3 times as long. So it would still have a height of y and it would have a length of 3x. The area of the smaller rectangle is a. The area of the larger rectangle is k times a. Which of the following is the value of k? So yeah, just what is a? A is equal to x times y. What's k times a? It's equal to 3x times y. And they're just saying what is the value? If a is xy, what number is in front of xy? It's just a 3. All right, for number 11, the graph of y equals negative 5x squared plus 9 passes through this point in the standard xy coordinate plane. What is the value of a? So this is just an ordered pair. The first number is x, second number is a y. So sub those in. Instead of y, it's 2a equals negative 5 times 1 squared plus 9. So let's do the math over here. This is negative 5 plus 9, so that's 4. And a is just 2. Sometimes we see this like matrix math on the ACT, and I know that we haven't done like a full formal chapter on matrices. There's only a couple of skills you need for the ACT. So this is the determinant. So they're always going to give you this if this problem is in here. The determinant of a matrix, so here's a matrix, equals A times D, minus B times C. What must be the value of x for this matrix to have a determinant of negative 16? So follow the pattern here. So A times D. So x times x is x squared minus B times C, 8 times x, so minus 8x. That's supposed to equal negative 16. Now this one I wouldn't use my calculator for. I could solve by graphing, but it's a quadratic. Excuse me. So get it equal to 0. And then factor it. This factors into x minus 4 times x minus 4. So what does x equal? X equals 4. That's it. Okay, so that was a quick little, some quadratics that I pulled out of the ACT, out of an old practice exam. Feel free to come into office hours and go over any of these.